marching band. Come on, they can't hear you. There we go. Come on, they need to keep it going. Let's go. They can't hear you. There we go. Lawrence High School marching band. Ready to hear some music, guys and gals? Here we go, here we go. Give it up, Lawrence High School Marching Band. You guys and gals want to hear another? They can't hear you. They can't hear you. There we go.
We have to have a proper start to our school day, so please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Is Hootie out front with her flag? All right, here we go. I pledge allegiance All right, and now from our Lawrence Township High School Marching Band, the Star Spangled Banner. Lawrence High School Marching Band for being here today. We appreciate you. Let's give it up for them one more time. I don't think the weatherman gave me the right report this morning, but it's nice to be in the rain. It's okay. All right, so we are so excited to be here for our character kickoff and our second annual school theme reveal. You've been working hard all week during our Week of Respect. Our counselors did an amazing job with our Spirit Days. And in your classrooms, you were able to discover some clues that would lead you to our school theme for the year. Last year, our theme was, and you should all know it because we say it every day, say it with me, at LIS, we let it shine by leading the way every day. So we decided as a school that we wanted to keep that theme because leading the way every day is a really important message for us to take away. So we're going to continue that, but we're going to add on something to help us focus on how we're going to lead the way this year. That's why I invited all these VIPs behind me and give them a wave. They're really important people to how they're going to help you succeed and support you on your journey for our school theme. So last Tuesday, you watched a video clip about a boy who had an idea to provide food for kids and families that need it to address a need in his community. You discussed in your classroom what it took to turn dreams into plans and revealed the clue of, I have a dream, right? Everybody know? Then, on Wednesday, you watched a clip from the Lorax that talked about the importance of taking care of our earth and making sure that we are using sustainable practices. And then our second clue was revealed. On Thursday, you watched a clip from Paying It Forward, which reminded us that one small act of kindness can be passed along from one person to the next to continue making the world a better place. And we revealed the third clue. And then on Friday, you should have seen a slide that had a lot of different organizations on that. Do you remember seeing it? Things like St. Baldrick's, right? We participate in that, and autism awareness, some of our food drives. And then the last clue was revealed, which was a puzzle piece. Do you guys have your puzzle piece? Can you hold them up? All right. So right now, we're going to put our puzzle together to find out what our theme is. When we call your number, please come forward with your puzzle piece, and we will put it up on the board. All right? So, if I could have a couple helpers bring our board forward. We're going to start on this end, because I believe that 4th grade, if you have puzzle piece 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, bring it forward. Number 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, number 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Twenty-one, 22, 23, 24, 25. puzzle piece. Down the aisle so we can all see what our theme for the year is going to be. At LIS, we let it shine by leading the way every day. And let's see what it says. It says, I make a difference. So behind us we have some VIPs, and they're here to support you in our journey this year so that you can make a difference. And you can make a difference just by smiling at somebody, by asking somebody to play on the playground, or doing something bigger like contributing to a service project, which we're going to have a lot of them this year. So right now, if I call your name, I would love for you to stand up since you're here with us today. Mr. Gould, he's an EMT for Plainsboro Rescue Squad. Mr. Vereen, he's the Executive Director at ECV. Detective Burns and Officer Dunn, who are here in our schools. Sergeant First Class Barrera, Sergeant First Class DeStefano, thank you for your service. Ms. Batista, Youth Program Director at Boys and Girls Club. Ms. Arrigo, Lead Teacher at Boys and Girls Club. Mrs. Moore, she represents the Young Athletics and Special Olympics. Ms. Lehrfeld, our PTO President, who makes a difference all the time in our school. Executive Officer McNamara. Joe Calorio, Police Officer. Our Mayor, Chris Bobbitt. Mr. Moses from the Boys and Girls Club. Ms. Perry from the Boys and Girls Club. We also have from our LTEA, Mrs. Feynman. I know we missed some officers who didn't sign in here with us today, and so many more. And boys and girls, your teachers who make a difference for you every single day, give them a high five. All right, we have one last thing to do before we start our day. And we have a special person here who I'm going to ask to come up and talk to you just for a minute or two. She's not only a special person in the community, but she is also a mom of a student in our school. So I'd like to call to the microphone Lieutenant Colonel McNamara to speak with you about making a difference.
Morning, everybody. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Vivian McNamara, and I am the Director of Facilities for the New Jersey Army National Guard. That means that I am in charge of all the operations and maintenance for all the Army Guard facilities throughout the state. I have some other soldiers other soldiers with me here today. We have Major Joe McNamara. Yes, we're part of the same family. He is the executive officer of the 44th Infantry Brigade Combat Team, and their headquarters is right across the street. That combat team encompasses about 3,000 soldiers. We have Sergeant First Class DeStefano, Sergeant Ferreira, Sergeant Cassidy, who's driving the Humvee, and those are all soldiers that are in the operations section of our brigade here in New Jersey. Our job is to deploy overseas to keep peace in other countries and also fight wars when the president asks us to. But we also work for the governor of the state of New Jersey, and we are the response force whenever there are emergencies and natural disasters here in our own home state of New Jersey. You know, a lot of people have asked me throughout the years, what made me decide to join the Army or to be part of the military? And I'll tell you, it makes me think back to when I was younger. Probably when I was about your age, I really did not know what I was going to do when I grew up. And now what I do every day impacts hundreds, if not thousands, of soldiers on a daily basis, as does Major McNamara's job. What I have come to realize is that no task is too small when it comes to making a difference and helping someone else. You don't need an official title. You don't need to be an officer in the Army like me to make a difference every day. You can just decide to take charge and do what's right for you and make a difference in the situation around you, to be a leader. That could be with your own circle of friends, with your families, your neighborhood, your classroom, or your school, to decide to make it better than it was before. Even if you only help one person, you will be on your way to being a leader. And that makes a difference every day. Now, the people here behind me in uniform and the people in these chairs behind me all have their own stories that brought them here today to be leaders in the community. All those stories are very different. But one common thread we have, one common core we might have, is that we wanted to be part of improving the world around us. And I'm here today to tell you, you can do that today in your own way, in your very own way today. You can help prepare a meal for a sick neighbor or a friend. You can collect up all those old cleats in your house and donate them on Saturdays during the soccer season right here at the LIS fields. You can help organize your old toys and clothes and donate them right down the street at Homefront, right here in Lawrence. Or you could simply help a friend with their homework. We can make a difference every day. You have the potential to improve the world around you simply by improving yourself or helping somebody else. If you take anything away from today, keep in mind that there is no small task in helping others. If you are committed to a service where you are helping others, you are always improving yourself. And that's a quality of a good leader. One day you will be a leader in your own right, or be a great leader in your community or the world at large. Can you guys make that promise? Great. Well, thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. Have a good day, everybody.
Boys and girls, thank you to Lieutenant McNamara, because that was exactly what we're talking about. No matter how big, no matter how small, you can make a difference. Some other VIPs that I didn't get to mention yet, but I want to thank. We have our character committee behind us who made this all possible today. Give it up for them. They are your teachers, your counselors, our CST, our house leaders. Mr. Boggs couldn't be here, but we have Mrs. Heller and Mr. Barrett and Hootie. We also have some of our supervisors. Mrs. Hayes is here, Dr. Barry Axa is here, Mr. Fry is here, he works in our personnel department, We have Dr. Zuckerman and Dr. Kaysen, our superintendent. This is his first character event, I think. I hope he's having fun. All right, so we're going to go out today, and you guys are going to team build. Some of the people sitting in front of you are going to be visiting your classrooms to talk with you about making a difference. And you have some fun activities planned in your classroom. So we're going to get started. But you just have to hang on a second because we're going to dismiss our peer leaders